In this example, I want to go through how to construct a best fit circle on this geometry here. I've just measured this casting used in the wind power generating industry. And I have got this huge casting with a bunch of dowel holes all the way around it. And all of those dowel holes are actually placed onto an A datum. So I defined the A datum first before I actually measured up those dowel holes. And I've got it in an alignment here. And I did have a nominal dimension that was on the drawing for that best fit circle. And that best fit circle also had criteria back to the XYZ 0, which was right in the middle of the part here. So what I'd like to do is construct that best fit circle by going to Construct Circle, use the down arrow there, and then I click on Best Fit. So I've named all of those dowel holes and have given them a number based on what the number was on the drawing. And then I'll scroll down to this one here, and I'll use the Shift key to grab all of them. So hole number 34, all the way up to that hole 64. Now the selection of the plane here is datum A, since that's the plane where I defined all of those holes. And then I would say, OK. If arrow runs out, it does a best fit circle through that. And it says, OK, there's the X and the Y and the Z. There's the diameter. And there's the form of all of those circles. So I'm going to change that label and just call that the dowel hole pattern. But at this point, I've already got a nominal out there that I've created earlier. So I'm going to go to the Nominals tab. And with the down arrow, I'm going to find what I call the nominal hole pattern circle. And now run back out to the Report tab and take a look at it. So X and Y are pretty close, 6 microns or 7 microns and about 6 microns. But the diameter is what I'm mostly concerned with, this 1490 and 67 microns, pretty close to that 1490. Now the RFS and the MMC I'm not too concerned with, so I'll go to Tolerances and get rid of MMC and the RFS. But I would like to show my client what the form is, because that would be associated to the circularity of that pattern. So I would change its tolerance here to what's on the drawing, which would be 1/10 of a mil. I'll say OK to that, and he is within that. Now I still need to check the drawing to see what the X and the Y tolerance is. The Z I don't really care about since I'm on the datum A, so let's deselect that. And then I'll go back to the review features here. All right, so this is how you're going to put a constructed circle into your model based on your hole pattern. So I'm going to run back to the drawing here and check out the tolerancing information for the X and the Y component in the diameter. But when I find those, I'll just go to the Tolerances tab and populate the upper and the lower tolerances. So that's the way that you're going to construct a best fit circle through a hole pattern, by going under the Construct menu, finding the circle, and highlighting Best Fit.